Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about that URL patterns. So now in this video, I want to discuss about one of the most important part in Django, that is a include method. So how can working with this include method? In this video, I will show you that things with a live example. So now for better understand, so that is one of the bootstrap, one of the template. Okay, so that is one of the bootstrap template. So here for our this fundamental project, I want to use this theme. So into this theme area, you can actually download it. So I will discuss about that things later. Right now, I just simply preview this theme. So into the theme area here, you can see they have that is actually our home page, and into the home page area, they have one of the slider, right? So that is actually the slider. So slider maximum time actually display only into the home page, but if you go to about us page, into the about us page, here you can see our header is the same and also footer is the same, but there have no slider. But if you go to that home page and into the home page, you can see that exactly our header is the same and the footer is the same, and but there have only one of the things that is actually our slider, right? So now we can actually add this type of another one of the part with using that include. Better I show you, everything will be more clear to you. Like that is our page, and into the page area I have already put that link as a home. There is our about us page, there is a contact us page, and there is a profile page. So now if you open our layout, so that is in our layout, I have already added that our this navbar in our layout area. So now go to our project, and into the project area, if you go to our template, into the template, that is our layouts, right? So into the layout, so here that is our navbar. So that is our navbar, and then that is actually our block. That means the block content. So to the block content area here, if you added one of the h1 tag, and I just name it as a this is a slider part. Okay, I just name it as a this is a slider part. And now if you click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, now you can see they have the another part is added as a this is a slider part. But here right now I only want to visible our this slider part for our home page, not the about page. But if you go to that our about page, you can see into the about page also is added. There is a contact page that is also display on here, and also is display in our profile page. I hope you can well understand about it. So here I only want to display our this slider part for our home page. So if you want to do this type of work, then you can do this work with using that include method. I show you, then everything will be more clear to you. For doing this in our project, into the project there is our templates. So into the template area, I create new file and I just name it as a slider. Okay, I just name it as a slider.html. So now here I want to add our this text. Okay, so I just simply cut it from here, that means from our layout.html, and now go to our slider, and into the slider area I just simply paste it. So now if you click as a save all, so now it's not should be visible. Like I just click the refresh, now you can see it's totally clean. And if you go to our about us page, that is also totally clean. So now I want to load our this text, that means our this slider.html this text in our which page I want to display in our home page, right? So for the home I have already added that link. So that means if you go to our main portfolio, into the main portfolio area, there is our URLs and there is our home, right? There is a home URLs, there is a view. I just loaded around the function as a home function, and there is our this path name. So if you go to our views and the home, so that means there is a views and there is our home. Here I loaded our index.html, right? The index.html is our main home page. So now if you go to our template, and with the template that is our index.html. So into the index.html here I want to include our this slider. Okay, this slider.html I want to simply input it on here. Then automatically it should be visible in our particular that area, that means in our home page. I show you. Like here, if you want to include it, you have to include it in particular this blog area. Okay, make that sure you include it this block content area. So into the block content area here, I want to include it. So if you want to include, first of all there is a curly bracket and then the double %, and then you have to add it that include Okay, that means the include, and include our which file? Include our this slider. That means this slider.html file I want to include. Okay, so I just simply name that our file name, so that is into the same path. So for the reasons here, I just simply added as a slider.html, right? So that is actually small, so that is our slider.html. that means this slider.html I just simply include on here. So now let's check this out. If you click as a save all, so that is our index.html. And now if you refresh it, yes, you can see, friend, now our slider.html is perfectly loaded on here. But if you now go to our about us, you can see into the about us page, here they have no slider. Because of all, here I didn't include any slider. So there is a contact us page, there is a profile page, everything is clean. But only in our home page area, I include our this part. That means this slider, right? So if you want to, like better I want to update it. So better I just simply copy it. Okay, I just simply copy it, and now there is one of the dev class actually. So better here I want to actually put one of the dev class, and I just put that name as a Jumbotron and h1 tag area. Into the h1 tag area I want to actually cart it, and here I just simply name it. Okay, I just simply name it, then actually it will be locative. So here I just simply add this part. And now if you click as a save all, so now it should be one of the blog actually. So here if you click as a refresh, yes, you can see. So this is our slider part, and that is our home page details. So if you go to our about, here to the about us page, they have no slider, right? So friend, I hope it's very much clear to you how can include any file. So here with this, you have to make that sure you have to add that things in, that means include all that file into the block content area. So into the block content area, I simply include one of the slider.html with our this include method. Okay friend, so that's how you can actually do that work. So if you want to display it, in our profile page, like if you go to our employees, there is a profile, right? So now there is a profile.html. So if you now go our profile, so they have no file. So if you want to display it on here, you can display it. I just simply include our slider.html for our profile page. Click on the save all, refresh it. Yeah, you can see it's not perfectly display. If you go to the contact, it's not displaying on here. There is a profile. So friend, I think its concept is very much simple, but is very much important, one of the part which will be needed for our rest of this project. Okay, now I just simply delete it from here, refresh it, it's totally gone. Go to home, only our home page area, our slider page is visible. In our next video, I want to discuss about how can rendering the context data in your template. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.